Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another very special, as always, episode of the Hyper-Conscious Podcast. We hope you enjoyed our latest episode. We were lucky enough to sit down with the amazing, resilient Michelle Mraz. Today, for episode number 411, we are going to talk about why you are in your own way.
I'll never forget when David Meltzer posted this on his Instagram. Super simple. Super powerful. If you want to know how in your own way you are, try to do 5 things for 30 days. It is unbelievable how inconsistent human beings are when it comes to the most important things. And I'm guilty of that. Kevin's guilty of that. We slip just a little bit. And if we don't catch it quickly, we'll go right off the mountain.
I've actually been, it's funny that we just decided to do this episode, but I've actually been thinking about this for a while. A month ago, I messaged some people and said, hey, I'm looking for a video editor. Can you get back to me with some of your work and some prices? And maybe 10% of the people I messaged actually got back to me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally trying to give you money.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. And I do agree, like, most people are in their own way. When we asked Dave, from your perspective, what's the number one thing holding us back? He says, you guys, yourselves, right? So the reason I wanted to talk about this is on a coaching call this week, I sat down with one of my clients and I hammered her because she needed to hear the truth about, I don't think you're taking your business as seriously as you should. And it's difficult because your friends want to see you. Your friends are always going to want to see you. That's why they're your friends. But if you have a business, or if you're doing a fitness show, or if you're in a new relationship, or if you're renovating your house, or if you're any of those things, you're going to have to focus on those things. And the people around you might not understand why you're doing what you're doing because they don't want the same result as you. So the journey can't be the same.
Right.
Like, if you text me, I'm not coming out to lunch on Wednesday at noon because I have other things to do. Now, if that fills you up, awesome. But I think that a lot of people don't understand what's the delaying gratification.
Yeah.
Like, you can get lunch in 5 years whenever you want, or 10 years whenever you want. But right now, it's grind time. It's too important to miss.
This is a topic that I adore. I think we want the fruit, but we don't want the root. And there's that analogy of this Chinese bamboo that it takes 5 years of watering it with perfect soil and perfect hydration every single day for it just to break the surface.
Yeah.
And then when it breaks the surface, within 2 weeks, it's 200 feet high. This is a powerful analogy for business, for intimate relationships, for fitness especially. Like, you go to the gym for 30 days, you're not gonna be in shape. You're just not. There's no version of that's a thing. And even if you were in better shape, it's to what extent compared to what it could be. So I'm often looking for the acorn. So what do I mean by that? We see Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world, Amazon.com, okay? What we don't see is the acorn, which was the decision very early on that made Amazon a thing. The acorn of Amazon, just for this analogy, is to help consumers make a purchasing decision. That one idea has led to now one click on Amazon. And so the last thing I'll say here, because this is a quick episode, is super simple. Like, chasing your dreams is not supposed to be an easy road. And something like 95% of all businesses fail within a 10-year period. And even that 5% that's still standing doesn't even mean they're profitable.
Yeah.
And so how can you expect to chase your dreams, have a successful business, and then still kind of like be lackadaisical? It's just not a thing. So maybe you don't want to be an entrepreneur. Just understand what this really takes. And, it's going to require more of you, but that's also going to help you grow, which I think is the most fulfilling thing ever.
But even if you don't want to be an entrepreneur, like, if your relationship is suffering right now, you are the reason most likely.
Right.
Now, you're at least half the reason. You should bring up the conversation and have that talk with your significant other. If your job sucks, you're in your own way. You're the one who's not looking for other jobs. And we're bringing it to you real and tough today, but I think, we've been doing a lot of like very spiritual, deep episodes. Like, this is more of like a get off your butt and do it episode, just because this is something that I've seen a lot. everybody wants the result. Everybody wants the abs. Everybody wants the nice car. Everybody wants the big house. And when you write that stuff down and you dream about it, that's awesome. But you don't get that unless you work for it.
Right.
And that takes a long, long, long time. Like a long time. I was on a podcast, we'll jump off after this, but I was on a podcast the other day, and I don't remember what the question was, but I said consistency is the thing.
It's the tell-all.
Like, people see they see the studio, they see 400 episodes, they see the clients, but what they don't see is like the 2 a.m. mornings, the lugging literally an extra suitcase through the airport because we have to pack our equipment. Like, if you want the results, I'm not saying you have to enjoy the process, but you have to at least do it.
Right.
Or you will not get the result, and you'll wonder why you weren't successful because you didn't do the right things. So we're coming at you a little hard today, but that's what we're here for. Not only are we here to keep you accountable, we're here for the tough love. We're here to tell you the stuff that maybe you don't know. Maybe nobody else is willing to tell you. That's the other thing, too. Like, we know how bad it can suck, but we also know how fulfilling it is when you get momentum, you hit that streak. So we just wanted to jump on here and talk a little trash today. And just so you know, I absolutely love that client. So when I say I hammered her, I just told her the truth that I thought she needed, and I feel like we had a ton of breakthroughs. So that's part of having a coach who cares.
Yeah. Our only goal is to raise your awareness so that you can make a more informed decision for you.
Yeah.
Like, that's what coaching is. That's what podcasting is. That's what this podcast is about. So last thing I'll say is consistency is the tell-all. Watch people. Look at their behavior. How consistent are they? Can they be consistent? Can they stay consistent? We got
159 on the button. We got to go.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for more accountability, knowledge, wisdom, support, I am doing free 30-minute podcast consultations. I just want to help. I want to add value. Alan is doing free 30-minute peak performance business coaching. We also do coaching together every Monday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do our hyper-conscious masterminds. Join our group of like-minded individuals. We have guests once a month. We're always trying to add value. That's our main goal, to help you live the life of your dreams, whether that's creating the business of your dreams, creating the podcast of your dreams, having the body, the relationship, the finances, all that happy jazz. That is our job, and we love doing it. We hope you enjoyed, and we will talk to you on Tuesday.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.